Loading paper in my Xerox Phaser 3600 is actually fairly straightforward. The tray that we will use most often is tray 2 here, the main paper tray. So I'll pull that out, and you'll notice I don't have any paper in there just now. So I'll take my ream of paper, I'll fan it out to make sure that the sheets are not sticking together. I'll slide it into the paper tray. I'll push the paper tray right down until it snaps in its down position. I need to make sure that my guides are set correctly up against the paper. In this case, I've put in letter, and the actual pointer points to letter right down on the bottom of the tray there. I'm all good here. I put in plain paper here. So I'll slide the paper tray into position, and I need to make sure that the screen actually does confirm that I have the right paper in there. So I'll go into the menu button, I'll go to my paper selection, I'll say OK. I'll go to tray 2 type, I'll hit OK, and I need to make sure that it says plain paper. If I was putting in a different type of paper, I would scroll through to find the paper I need. I would say OK on that paper. It'll say saved, and then I'm done. So I'll cancel out, and I'm all ready to print. If I have a specialty paper I need to print on, for example, if I want to print on envelopes, these are number 10 regular business envelopes, and they can go into the bypass tray. Open up the bypass tray, slide out the extra support, make sure it's in position, and the guides on the sides should be moved out. As you can see, your envelope with the flap here, the picture on the tray shows that it should be face up. You've got a little picture that shows the stamp up in the corner, your address going here. So this is the way we want to feed our envelopes in. So I'll put them in, I'll move my guides up against the paper, and that's all ready for loading. Now I need to make sure that my screen actually does say the same thing. So I'll go into menu, I'll go into my paper selection, go into my tray 1 size, I'll say OK, and I want to make sure I choose number 10 envelope. If it doesn't say that with a star beside it, then I'll scroll through to find my number 10 envelope. I'll say OK, it'll say saved, and then I have to go to tray 1 type. I'll say OK on that, and I need to make sure it says envelope, and this has a star beside it. I'll scroll through to make sure I find envelope, say OK on that, it'll say saved. I'm all done here. I hit cancel, and I'm all ready to print on my envelopes.